I look so white under these lights. It's not even funny. Okay, it's pretty hilarious actually. Welcome back, Gamer Nation. This week is part 2 of our 2-part extravaganza. Academics and MMORPGs, the blending of two worlds. That's right. In part 1, we had an interview with Dr. Snodgrass, who looked at the psychology of World of Warcraft and how it could be good for us. So check out that part. But this week, we're keeping it going strong by interviewing Dr. Rosa Martey, who looks at the social interactions that take place in the virtual world. Now, I know what you're thinking. Social and World of Warcraft don't really mix, but they really do. By looking at things like World of Warcraft and Second Life, we learn a lot. But enough from me. Let's hear it from the professional.
So the research that is the Second Life research and the World of Warcraft research, which we're actually starting now, with development right now, we haven't run any sessions yet. The goal of that research was to see how much we can figure out about people's offline characteristics from watching what they do online. So if we don't know anything about them at all and we just observe them in a virtual world, can we figure out whether they're a girl or a guy? Can we figure out how old they are? Can we figure out what their education level is? Can we figure out whether they're a good leader? Some of those things are the type of things that you kind of anecdotally see all the time when you interact with people in these worlds. And I would say that sort of in the whole set of stuff, one of the things that was a little surprising was that the language that the literature says is more like what women say. So hedges and sort of making things more soft and polite and that kind of thing was not an important difference between men and women. Other things were not surprising. Like women do tend to use more question marks in a row. So they don't use more question marks, period, but if there are more than one sequential question marks, then they're more likely to be women, and they apologize more. And I think that if you kind of think about what this stuff might help us understand about more things in general, is just sort of how people interact and how they bond and form groups, and groups fall apart and develop leadership and sort of think about their social position online.
If you're interested in getting involved, then go ahead and email Dr. Martey about being a tester for her next World of Warcraft study. That's right, you could maybe, just maybe, get paid to play World of Warcraft. I know you're interested. Go ahead and drop that email, help out a little bit, and get to play all at the same time. That's all I had to interview about today, Nation. Later, gamers.